Hello and welcome to this video on the Home menu in Microsoft PowerPoint. The Home menu is located right here across the top. We call these menus the ribbon. This is the Home menu on the Microsoft PowerPoint ribbon. We just go to the Home menu by clicking it. You only need to click it if you're on a different menu. When you first open Microsoft PowerPoint, it will automatically come to the home screen, so you don't have to click it when you first open. Let's enter some text into the box in your PowerPoint. To enter text, you just have to click. Notice how it says click to add title. Let's click. We're going to make a PowerPoint about Ohio history. And then underneath of it, you can add a subtitle. Typically, this is something that goes with your title, or you can also type in the author's name. To get rid of the boxes around your text, simply click anywhere else on the slide where there isn't a text box. Notice when I click right there, the text boxes appear, but up here at the top where there isn't one, I can click and they go away. Please remember that you have to have text boxes or text selected to use many of the features in Microsoft PowerPoint here at the top. When I deselect them, notice how they go dim. Let's go over a few of the commands here across the top. Cut, copy, and paste are typical for Microsoft Office. They're just like you use them in Microsoft Word. Cut takes something out. Copy makes a copy of something, and paste is what you use when you've cut or copy something. You use paste to put it in or paste it into your presentation or document. Let's go to the Slides menu because this is new from Microsoft Word. The Slides menu has 4 different functions. New slide, and that will do exactly as it says. It will insert a new slide into your presentation. You can click the button at the top for a new content slide, or you can click the lower portion of that where the drop-down menu is and select which type of slide you would like. For example, if you don't want this content slide and instead you would just like a blank slide, you click that, and now you have your content slide and a blank slide. The squares here to the side are each almost like an individual Microsoft Word document. You only have the amount of space that's on that square, but each one has a different topic. These are the slides. That's what we call them. They're not pages, they're slides. Now the layout button here at the top does something similar to this one, but you change the layout of the slide that's selected. To select a slide, you just have to click on it. So I'm going to click on number 2 and then change the layout. I click the arrow to drop it down, and then I can choose whichever one of these options I want. Notice how this is selected because that's what the layout currently is, the title and content type slide. I want to change this to a comparison slide, so I just click it and it changes my slide. The reset button doesn't do much right now, but what it can do is if you've added a whole bunch of options to your PowerPoint slide and you just want to go back to normal, you can click the reset button and it will kind of fix a lot of those things back to the default settings. Now a section, you can add sections in your PowerPoints. These would be great when you're taking notes. That's really nice to add a section to. We really aren't going to use this that much now, but later on in school you will definitely add sections just by clicking, and you can see how it added a section. I'm going to click undo to get rid of that. Now let's select some text to work with the font and paragraph menus. These are just like the font and paragraph menus in Microsoft Word. You've got your fonts. You can change to a different font here by selecting and clicking. You can change the font size simply by selecting and clicking. Again, the large A makes text larger. The small a makes text smaller. Bold makes your letters thicker. Italics slants your letters. And underline puts a line underneath the letters that you've selected. Now, PowerPoint also has a really cool feature called Shadow. This is not available in Microsoft Word. Notice how my letters change once I click the shadow button. It actually puts a 3D looking shadow behind the letters. I really like this for titles. Strike through puts a line through. The character spacing allows you to space your letters far apart or close together. You can see how it previews it down below. The case button is just exactly the same as it is in Microsoft Word. You can see the previews for the different cases down below again. The text color or font color, if you click this, you'll get whatever color is here. Right now it's red, so if I click it, I get red. Or you can click the drop-down menu and choose any of the colors from there. Now this button at the top here is the Clear All Formatting button. It works kind of similar to the Reset button. When you click it, it changes your text back to the default text. Let's click Undo up at the top. Don't forget that Undo button can help fix mistakes when you make them. Now for the Paragraph menu over here, we're going to go to a Content slide. I'm going to get rid of my bullet points so that I can show you how to create your own. Bullet points are right here. When you click it, it allows you to create a list of topics or content. There I've created a list. I can also select these things and change it to a numbered list by clicking. I can toggle between the two easily to see which one I like. Each one also has a drop-down menu where you can change the bullet points or the number style. I think I want to keep bullets, but I want the arrows. You can also indent further or decrease indent with these buttons. You can change your line spacing. Remember how we could change the letter spacing here, but the line spacing, how far between that line and the next line, is right there. Don't forget that if you want to add a new item to your list, just press Enter and it will give you a new item. Now up at the top, I'm going to write a title. You should actually always do this first to a slide because it helps you organize your thoughts. Notice how it's already aligned to the center of the page because that's what looks best. You can change the alignment with these buttons here. You can also create columns very easily, just like we did in Microsoft Word. Columns allow you to create more than one column of text on a page, kind of like a two-column newspaper. The text direction, you can change that here. These would be used for different purposes than you'll probably use them in school, so let's just stick to the horizontal text direction at school. If you want to do these alignment of texts, that just makes the whole group of text, like this whole group of words, go to different places. Now the drawing menu, that allows you to put in a text box or different shapes. Either one, let's go to the blank slide so you can see. All you have to do is click, and notice how I have this little upside down T. I click and get the crosshair. I know I'm right then. Drag, let go, and there's my text box. I can type in there. I can press enter and type more, and press enter and type even more. Haha, get it? I can also use the handles on the corners and sides to increase the size of my text box. Notice how it won't let me increase it up or down because it only allows it to be as large up and down as there is amount of text. So if I added more text to the bottom, it would get larger this way. I can change the size this way though. Okay, to get rid of the box, I just click here to the side. Let's add a shape now. I can use any of these, or I can click more and choose many different options. I'm going to choose a smiley face. I click it, and then I have my little crosshair again. Click, drag, let go, and now I have my shape on my presentation. I can resize it however I want. I can even change it to a frowny face with the little diamond. Now, the rest of the drawing menu, I don't want you to worry about too much. The arrange and the quick styles, you don't have to worry about. The shape fill, that just allows you to change the colors of your shape. The fill is what color it is on the inside. The outline is the line around anything like the eyeballs and the smile and the circle around the outside here of the smiley face. You can change the colors for that as well. And then the shape effects just add things like a shadow. Notice now my smiley face has a reflection underneath. Don't worry about this editing menu at the end. We won't use that this year. So that is the entire home menu, at least all the important features that you will use this year in Microsoft PowerPoint. Thank you and good luck creating your own PowerPoint presentation.